Hi, Dr. Gates. To start off, I would like to explain the difference between a forward contract and a option contract for foreign currencies. A forward contract is an agreement that would be made in this scenario between Porter and their supplier in China who deals in yen currency. Um, in order for a forward contract to work, Porter and our supplier would agree on an exercise price of the exchange and an exercise date at which both parties would be obligated to exercise the contract. We would be obligated to an exchange rate at the agreed exercise price, and our supplier would be in agreement to supply the items on the invoice. Um, there are some advantages and disadvantages to the forward contract. The main advantage is really it would just give us an ease of mind, help us sleep at night that we would already know the exchange rate that we would be required to pay by a certain amount of time. So if we monitored the exchange rate closely, then we could go ahead and open a bank account, a foreign bank account in that currency, so that we could go ahead and exchange at a price that works for us. Um, that way we would be limited, but if for some reason the exchange rate never reaches that exercise price, then we would be risking taking a loss the during the time between the start of the contract and the exercise date. Um, the disadvantage to the contract would be no matter what, we would have to pay the value of the contract. So at the end of the contract, if there's a loss, we have to take that loss. We don't have the option to get out of it. An options contract, on the other hand, would give the holder of the contract to exercise the contract only when the exercise price benefits them. So we would not take a loss essentially because we wouldn't exercise the contract unless the price was benefit to us. Now, if it comes to the expiration date and we still haven't hit a beneficial exercise price, then our loss is limited to the amount of premiums that we would pay to the supplier on a monthly basis to kind of help bring our supplier to the table. They wouldn't agree to the contract unless there was something in it for them, and they're betting that we would essentially not hit our exercise price and they would collect the premiums. As you can see from the charts I've provided you, the yen to dollar relationship in the exchange has gone up about $1 over the last 12 months, and then it went slightly back down to $6.70. If we take that same relationship and apply it over the next 6-month period, that being it goes from $6.70 back up 63 cents by the end of October, then for example, for an options contract, we would hopefully get an exercise price of $7.33. And so if the exchange rate went $7.33 or above, we would exercise the contract and take the gain. If it's below, we would not exercise the contract, and ultimately we would just lose the premiums if we never hit $7.33. On a forward contract, on the other hand, if we agreed on $7.33 and an exercise date of October 20th, for example, and there's a big crisis that happens and the exchange rate from yen to US dollars drops to $3, we would have to recognize that entire loss, which could be substantial, whereas if we had the options contract, it would just be limited to the 6 monthly premium payments. And that's why I think it would be in the best interest for Porter to move forward with a foreign options contract in order to limit our risk and exchange loss on the foreign currency from yen to US dollars. Again, thank you for my time. I hope this made sense. Thank you.